Hello, dear friends. Good day to you all. Today, we will reflect on the fifth corporal work of mercy: shelter the homeless or give home to those who have no home. Para sa ating mga Katoliko, mga Kristiyano, mahalaga palagi na babalikan natin yung biblical experience. And we remember Abraham. He left his place in Ur because of the conflicts in Ur, and he was looking for a home. And the tree, the branches of the tree that gave him shelter from the heat of the sun, gave him a home. Yung mga Israelites, when they were enslaved by Egypt, they had no land, they had no home. Kaya Yahweh delivered them from out of oppression in Egypt. And in the wilderness, they pitched their tents. They had a home in freedom. The desert being a place of freedom and at the same time a place of trial. They had their tents. And of course, the Ark of the Covenant itself had its own home in the tent. Ganoon din sa panahon ng exile. They lost their land. Pagbalik nila sa Israel, kailangan meron din silang bahay. Pero nakikita sa karanasan ito na talagang nadidivide, nabibiyak palagi ang lipunan. There were those who had homes, and the poorest, those who tilled the land, those who produced the goods of the earth in order for life to be supported, they were the ones who were homeless. Kaya sinabi sa Ten Commandments, never again. Kung kayo man ay inapi sa Ehipto, huwag kayong mang-api. Never again. Kung kayo man ay walang bahay doon, dapat kayo magkakaroon ng bahay. Never again. Sa karanasan ni Jesus, there was no room for him at the end. He was born without a home. Ang kanyang home, ang kanyang pinanganakan ay kasama ng mga hayop. Kaya makikita natin dito na malalim itong pangangailangan ng home. And Paul later on would talk of our citizenship is in heaven. Our home is in heaven. If we cannot find a home here on earth. But that also basically shows that having a home is a fundamental human right, shelter. Kaya ito ngayon ang hamon sa atin. Hindi ko alam kung napansin ninyo. Ang mga mahirap, kahit gaano kalit ang bahay, gaano kalit ang kwarto, pwede mong isaksak kahit ilang tao. Sa amin, when we were still kids and our house was still small, many people, like I counted like one time, there were 23 people in the house. We were all sleeping on the floor. Pero ngayon, ang mga tao na malaki na ang bahay, may kwarto na, kailangan kang tumawag, "Uy, pwede ba akong matulog dyan?" Tapos kung ang kwarto ay may nakatulog, sabi sa'yo, "Hindi na, dahil wala na ka nang matutulugan." Malaki na ang bahay, wala nang matutulugan, dahil ang mga kwarto ay okupado na. Ganoon ba? Today, when we go with Jesus in His suffering, death, and resurrection, and when we try to fathom and understand the mercy of God, let us look around us and see the homeless in our midst. And in their homelessness, discover the reason for their being without a home. It is possible that we have deprived them of their land and therefore they cannot build a home. It is possible that we gave them very low wages and therefore they cannot build a home. It is possible that we have built our own palaces, our own recreational centers, which are so huge, our malls are so huge, and therefore they have no home. The invitation for us is to change our perspective, because all creation, the earth, is our home. We need to have a home for one another. Creatively build a home for one another. This is Father Ben Alforque, MSc, Missionaries of the Second Harvest.